The defense did just enough to force the miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Yep, that one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
First team foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. Crafty move. Out to the wing. And it's Looney with the rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Curry. 5 points in the game. .156 left to play in the first. And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the one. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses. Yeah, with how physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Paul surveying the floor. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Second.
And it's tied up with that one. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
Paul with the buckets.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. They get the rebound. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter.
Your Spurs 50. The Warriors.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going. for San Antonio.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
To the paint, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wiggins. No good with the layup. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Paul with the three. Warriors trailed by 7. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Sohan. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. Here's Sohan. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
San Antonio timeout.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Golden State moving it around. Back to Looney. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Sohan with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. To the left wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. Six to shoot. Over in the corner, Barnes. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Wembanyama. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Hield. Vassell grabs the board. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Now, here's Schroeder. 11-point game, his last outing. Hield with the bucket.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
To the middle. Wembanyama. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Pass to Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Schroeder. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Spurs leading by 8. Barnes outside. Now Wembanyama. Headed by Green. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And it's the Warriors' ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. For 3. That shot, no good. Now here's Hield.
San Antonio.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from Hield.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs.
For the score, your Spurs 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. I know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Moses Moody.
And the slam by Moody.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Moody's shot is off.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Schroeder. Hield from outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Wembanyama, left side. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Great tee that time from Green. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Free throw drops for Hield.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Second personal foul.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Back to Curry. Paul with the steal. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
Spurs foul.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Curry in the lane. Jackson Davis kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. A 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Jackson Davis. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And here is Vassell. Nice defense from Kuminga. 16 feet away. And no good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Looney with it for the lead. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Looney's got 5 points so far. Pass to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jackson Davis.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Who wants a T-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
On the wing, Hield. That three off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Right wing. Back to Schroeder. Here's Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Assisted by
6 points
Dennis
for Moses
Schroeder.
Moody.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Hield right side. And he can't jam it through. And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
To the left side wing. Back to Hield. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. San Antonio calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Curry with the 3. And that one is off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
It's Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, no good. Warriors trailed by 7. It's Curry outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here's Sohan. Warriors with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Back to Curry. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And maybe not quite as lightning fast as he once was, but Paul makes up for it with this tremendous anticipation defensively. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
First personal.
They trail by 10.
Second team foul.
1:19 left here in the fourth quarter.
At the line for San Antonio, Chris Paul. 2 shots. Timeout, Golden State. Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs Squad.
Different look here for the Warriors.
Give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
The first free throw is good.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Schroeder. On the wing, Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Spurs leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 14. Hield with the bucket.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.